Marisa, how are you doing today?
Not too well.
What's going on with you?
I want to go home
Why do you want to go home?
because I don't want to be locked up in a torture chamber.
A torture chamber.
Yes.
Why do you feel like you're in a torture chamber?
Well, it is because I'm being tortured by the people that brought me here. I've been tortured for a long time.
When you speak on the people that brought you here, can you be more specific, please?
Yes. Like the people in the torture chamber automobile, they brought me here to this chamber
And
because but they've been plotting against me. It's them and the fire department. They plot together to scheme against me, and they ultimately wanted to bring me here to this torture
so
chamber.
why do you feel like they started to plot against you? What do you think led up to them plotting against you?
They don't like to hear me play. I practice my piano every day, and it's near the fire department. And every time I start to practice, they have all these sirens going off, and then they start to control my fingers by taking control of my mind, and they manipulate my mind, and they make me miss my keys because I never miss my keys unless they're manipulating me.
Okay, so do you live close to a fire station, if I'm correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so do you practice your piano in any other locations, or is it mostly at your house?
At my house, I attend a conservatory. I sometimes practice there.
And when you practice at the conservatory, do you make mistakes there, or do you have
Not like
distractions
when I'm
there?
at home. Not like when I do at home.
So they're distracting you, and you feel like they're doing it on purpose because they
Yes,
don't want to hear you.
yes.
So how long have they been distracting you?
Months.
Months.
Mhm.
Have you went and said anything to them?
I went there and I called the police. I've called the captain. I've called everyone. And then today I got so frustrated till I went there because I couldn't take it anymore. And that's when they brought me here to this torture chamber.
So when they brought you here, what were you doing during the process? Were you
I was trying
you
to tear up the alarm,
you was trying?
stop it from ringing because it drives me crazy when it rings like that.
Their alarm?
Yes,
Okay. Does it only drive you crazy when you're playing, or just anytime that
mostly
you,
when I'm
when
playing.
you're playing?
They only do it when I'm playing because they don't like to hear me play. And when I go outside of my house, they're all talking about me. I hear their voices. I hear them talking about me. And they say, and even coming here, they say, make sexual innuendos toward me. Even the people that brought me here.
Do you live alone?
I live with my parents.
Do they know about the situation?
Yes, but they never hear they only do it. It's only so I can hear it. It's a mind control thing. I can only hear it because they're controlling my mind.
Hmm. So all of this is going on, and you're ready to go back home.
Yes.
So, but the fire station is the reason you're here, but you're ready to go back home. So the only way that we can get you back home and to your piano and to school is if we you have to make some type of progress in your behavior. Um,
They should make progress in their behavior, not me. It's them. It's not me. It's them. I want to be able to play my piano right, but I can't control it.
I understand. And this only happens with the fire station.
Hmm.
So what do you think that they could be saying about you? What in
They
your mind?
make I can't say it. They make all these sexual remarks about my body and what they want to do to me and things like that.
Have any of them ever talked to you one on one?
No, they always come together.
All right. So aside from that, can you tell me about your social life or your friendships and relationships or anything?
I don't have any.
You don't have a social life?
No,
How long have you been without a social life?
I don't remember a long time.
So
I
you don't have any friends?
no. Except, I mean, I go to school with people, but I don't befriend them because people can't be trusted. Because I went on that date with that one guy, and he tried to put his hands on me,
What?
and
Um,
I'm never going out with anything like that again.
if you don't mind Could you say where he was it inappropriate or he just tried to hug you or something?
He was trying to put his hands on me. He was coming toward me with his hands, and I freaked out.
And what age were you when you went on a date with him? He
15?
was 15. So that was about 6 years ago, and you haven't dated since then.
No.
Do you want friendships or to be out with other
I don't
people your
trust
age?
people.
So you don't know what has led you to not trust people?
No, it's always been my mom and my dad, and they're the ones that take care of me. And
So would you say you're dependent on your parents for the most part?
yeah,
Yeah. About your family, could you tell me about their social life or their history? Do they have any?
they don't. It's all about me. And they want me to be the best pianist I can be. Like my mom is a classical pianist, so she expects me to be a classical pianist. And my dad is a sculptist, so they expect me to go this artistic path, which I love my music. I do, but I do it for them.
You do it for them. So your interest is you love it, but you're not as passionate about it as your parents are.
I guess I am because I have to be,
Why do you have to be?
because they expect it.
So if your parents didn't expect it, how would you be about music?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I
So
mean, I love music. I do love music. It's all I know. It's all I have.
mhm. Do you want to? Are you interested in anything else?
I don't know. I've only ever thought about music.
So it sounds to me that you're very hard on yourself with your music life because of your family.
No, I can't blame my family. I'm not going to say it's because of them, but I do care about them wanting to be proud of me, and I want to make them proud because they've invested so much in this, and I want to
Mhm.
make them proud.
I'm sure you will make them proud. Can you do you know about any mental health issues amongst your parents or other close family members?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge. So, an everyday routine in your house would everyone would be perfecting their craft,
Hmm.
and that's all you guys do.
Well, making me perfect.
They
My
make
craft.
because theirs is already perfected.
Hmm.
So, have you thought about maybe not, well, maybe practicing somewhere other than your house so you won't be distracted by the fire station?
My mother likes to keep me in the house because she likes to hear me perform so she can tell me when I'm not doing well.
So when your mother does that, so is she in the room with you or is she just in
In
the
the
house?
house with me.
So
She can hear me when I'm
so
not.
once she gets upset about the firemen, what does your mom do?
She just quietly calms me down and tells me not to worry about it. That's all she does.
So if you were to hurt someone with the hammer, how would you have felt?
I didn't really want to hurt anyone. I wanted to stop the noise. I just want to stop the noise. That's all I want to do.
So it sounds like to me that because you want to stop their noise and you would do anything to stop their noise, you feel like that's what they're trying to do too. You feel like they're picking on you and they don't want to hear you play the piano. You think they don't want to hear the piano.
They don't even live here. They come from afar. They're like, they come from like another planet.
Well,
They're
that
not
is the,
real. They're not real firemen.
they're
They're
not,
just perpetrating as such.
but that is their. You don't think they're. Do you think they're like volunteer or?
They volunteer because they're not real. They are not real. They're like aliens, and they've come to take my mind.
So you think they
And
can?
they have me here in this torture chamber, and I want you to help me go home.
Okay, I can help you get out
Okay.
and go back home. This isn't a torture chamber,
It is
although
a torture chamber.
it's not. I mean, torture chambers are not to help you out, and we're here to help you out.
This is a torture chamber. I see it. I know it.
You have to get those thoughts out of your mind.
They're
because
not thoughts, they're my reality.
this is your reality. Okay, well, we're gonna work with you with your reality, and we're gonna try to make progress to get you back home. But that's gonna take a lot of help from yourself. You have to be willing to work with me as well, and your parents are have to be willing. There's gonna be a lot of treatments and evaluations that's gonna take place, and we're gonna need you to cooperate. And you cannot feel like that I'm out to get you as well.
So if I cooperate, you'll let me out of the torture chamber.
Yes, but it's all about your progress. You have to be willingly and wholeheartedly ready to make a change.
I just
And
want the noise to stop.
the noises will stop. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to work on your thought patterns, and as well as I want you to, while we're in here, we're gonna try to distract you more because I don't want you to feel like that every distraction someone is gonna be there out to get you. Because the firemen, they're not out to get you. They're doing their job as well as you're doing your job by trying to perfect playing the piano. The world doesn't stop for, everything or everyone.
Just tell me what you want to do. I want to go out. I want to get out.
So the first thing that we're going to be doing is you're going to see a psychiatrist. I am a counselor. I'm not a psychiatrist. And they're going to give you perform an evaluation. And it may be about three. They're going to be using different tests or instruments. So I need you to be fully honest on those. And once we receive the results from your evaluation, we will know what's the best treatment to give to you, as well as outside resources that you may could use, as well as including your parents.
Okay.
So as soon as we set up the evaluation, we can get the process going and we can get you out of here as soon as possible.
Okay.
But you have to make progress.
Okay.
All right, does that sound good?
Mhm.
Any more questions?
No.
All right, thank you for your cooperation, and I'll help you as much as I can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.